whatever you're using. We're going to start with our quads. So the middle of our quad is a hip flexor. It contributes to lifting our leg to the front of our body, releasing them now. We'll let them stretch out longer because scorpions and scales aren't just about back flexibility, they have a lot to do with your hip flexors as well. So nice deep breaths, a really nice way to get a little extra stretch or release through your hip flexors or quads is to bend and straighten that leg. Our quad connects all the way down to the lower half of our leg. So by bending the knee, we're placing it under extra stretch and therefore letting it release a little further. So you can spend a couple of minutes there rolling out any tight squats. If that's not too tight for you, the other spot you're going to find is your TFL. That connects into our iliotibial band, our ITB down the side of our leg, and our TFL is up here. So you're going to find a spot on the roller through here where you can roll out. This one, if you can find it, or if it's tight for you, which it is for a lot of people, might be a little bit painful. So make sure we keep breathing through. Find that spot, you can roll back and forth, as well as up and down. Find anywhere that's tight through the side, maybe a bit more towards the front of the hip. The rest of our hip flexors lie inside our pelvis, which means that there's a lot of muscles there that are intertwined with nerves and blood vessels, and we don't want to be putting pressure on those nerves and blood vessels. So the rest of our hip flexors are best left alone in terms of rolling. We're just going to focus on these main two that are outside that area. Have a little roll there, have a little roll on the other side. Make sure you're even. Notice maybe one side might be tighter than the other. The leg that you're rolling out would be the back leg in your splits. So if you have one leg that you can't get as far in your splits, this one might be really helpful to do when you're stretching to help get you a little bit further. Okay, so you've rolled that out, released any tension through there. We're going to come into our contract, release, and activate stretch on that side. So we're going to come into a little hip flexor stretch. And this one's focusing a lot on tucking our pelvis under to find that stretch through the front. Once you've found that stretch, we're going to contract our hip flexor by pulling our knee forward. So we're imagining our knees trying to come up towards our chest, but it can't because it's on the ground. So we're just keeping that tuck under, so you've got to stretch, pulling our knee forward. It's going to increase that stretch and then relax into it. Nice deep breaths. You might push through your hips forward a little bit. You can play around, see where you find it. Make sure not open. Make sure our hips are closed. And then contracting the opposite muscle, we're going to squeeze that glute. Tucking that toe under can really help with that. Driving that hip forward to create that extra stretch, and then relax. Nice deep breath there. Drive this knee forward, contract through our hip flexors. 5 seconds, relax into your stretch, and then contract our glute, push forward through the back of our hip. Nice deep breath there, and relax. So I'm going to move on to the other side. This is definitely one you can do every day or whenever you're stretching at home after you've warmed up. This is one I love to do before training, really open up my hip flexors. If I know I'm going to be stunting a lot, jumping a lot, all of those things. So finding that tuck, driving forward, and then contract, so pull this knee forward. It's going to increase that stretch because that muscle is being stretched, but then it's trying to contract against the stretch, so that's why it feels a little stronger. Then relax into it. Tuck the toe, contract the opposite muscle, so really squeezing through your butt. Relax. knee forward, get that nice active stretch. Relax into it, nice deep breaths. And the last one here, opposite muscle. Contract and push forward through that glute, through that hamstring. Making sure that our glutes and our hamstrings are nice and active now. Now that we've released the front of the leg. First drill we're going to do, this one's great for arabesques. It's coming down off the ground and lifting one leg. We want to be nice and long. If you want to make this a little more intense, you can come up onto your elbows. Nice and long from the base of our head all the way through our tail, and then lifting through that leg. Making sure both our hips are on the ground. So we don't want to be up here doing crazy stuff. It's only a little lift, both hips are on the ground. Let's go 10 each side there. Really focusing on keeping that knee nice and straight. We're not just lifting the foot. Lengthening our toes away from us, lengthening through our spine. Now one more quick arabesque trainer that I'll show you guys before we move on to stretching our scales and scorps. That same movement with our foot on the chair. So we want our body to be nice and upright. In the air, sometimes if you need to get a bit more height, you can lean forward and fake it. But ideally we want to stretch our arabesque fully upright. So the faking up only comes in for the last little bit of extra range. Keeping our hips nice and squared off. Nice straight back leg. And your arabesque might just be there. If you can't even get there, it might just be on the ground for today. This one's more about building strength. And we can come into little lifts. It might not get that far off the chair. Let's go 5 on each side. Find that position. Nice straight leg. Squared off hips. And tall through our body. Hips tucked under. Lift your arabesque. 5 on each side there. Okay. Great stretch for scorps, scales and needles is our standing split on the wall. So you can start with your chair a bit further away. Your easier version is going to have your foot in nice and close. If you have an oversplit, you're going to step your foot further away from the wall. Our leg is going to go up the wall, and you can start on the lower half of your chair as you sink your hips forward into the wall. Once you're a bit warm, and this is why we stretch out our back, you'll walk your hands up to the high part of your chair, and then press down to lift through your back. So it's both stretching our legs, trying to keep our hips as square as possible, and lifting through our back. Try to aim to hold that for 5 or 10 seconds. Make sure you stretch both sides, even if you have a favorite leg, so that you're nice and even. I unfortunately cannot scorpion, being a base, but I will show you a scale. So to pull our scale, you're going to hold onto your ankle, or ideally further down your leg. Our other arm is going to come into a high V. You'll pull and hit. It's often called a Y scale. We want to make that nice Y shape. You can see how our position on the wall translates directly into making that scale shape. Turn that into a scorpion. If you have the flexibility, you're going to bring that other hand around and pull from there. So once we're in that position, both hands on, you're going to pull that foot behind and stay as tall as you can. Your other option to stretch that one is to have a wall. Use the wall to support you and work on pulling as far as you can with one leg before bringing the other hand in. You can even keep your chest on the wall as you pull it so you don't fall over. Your last little stretch you have, once you've done your standing splits, you're going to come into your normal splits. Working on scorpions, you're going to lean back. So scorpion stretch, you can bend that leg. That's going to get more into your hip flexor. If you're working more towards a needle, if you can already scorpion, you want to keep your back leg as straight as possible and work into lengthening your body down towards your leg. So